Hello! Yes! This is a studio tour. Now my studio is literally just the other half of my room that isn't consumed by my bed, because my bed takes up a majority of the space in my room. So without further ado, I give you my work in progress. Have fun, have a good time. Have a good time. I'll see you later. Goodbye and good night. Goodbye and good night. Top. Welcome to the other side of my room. So first, let's start with the art corner. The art corner. Okay. This is where all of my everythings are. All of my everythings. Mostly. Mostly. I'm pretty short, I'm pretty small. So we'll start with the top rack. This is everything oiled. I don't have any shelves labeled because I don't need to label them. When you look at this, you see Gamsol, Gambar, Gal Kid, all Gamblin oil paint products. I have a lot of stuff up here for oil paint, but also I keep all my canvases and unfinished works up here. Next we have the acrylic section and paintbrush section. So first we have the mason jar that I use for everything. And by everything I mean everything. This is for watercolor, acrylic, watercolor and acrylic, etc. Then we have our little balloon baby. Let's fix his face. So this is my balloon baby. I've had him since my 21st birthday, which was in June of this year. So I've had him for a while now. Then we have the gloss varnishes. These are Liquitex because I like Liquitex. Then we have the Liquitex jar paints. All of the jars. These are CAD-free, either CAD-free colors or just like random colors. And we have a random golden, little turquoise moment because you know me, you know I love the halos. Then we have this little guy. It's a half of a stress ball. Yeah, we're not gonna talk about that anymore. Let's put those back, shall we? Yeah, this holds all my paintbrushes, all my palette knives, you know, a little bit of a paintbrush moment. Paintbrush action. These are my fancy paintbrushes. All of my fancy ones are in this one. I don't have a lot of fancy ones. Most of these paintbrushes came from my art class. Sketchbooks. These are literally all sketchbooks. We have palettes. We have Little Man. I literally have so many sketchbooks from art class, AP art. It's insane. I kept losing them and getting new ones and then finding the old ones, which is why I have so many, and none of them are finished. And then we have, you know, palettes. We have a palette here, a watercolor palette here. This is the Winsor Newton palette, and just like paper. All my things that go on the ground. We have these are bottles this is glass paint, and these are bottles that I'm gonna paint with this glass paint. Behind it, I'll show you. Behind it, okay, I won't show you, but behind it is that art case, and that holds all of the tubes of acrylic paint I have. It holds the tubes of acrylic paint and the tubes of watercolor I have. Next we have this little guy that looks like has a bunch of stuff in it, and it does. It's all towels, rags, and bags. Towels, rags, bags, oh, and art shirts. The main event. Let's move on to the main event. Let's move on to the main event. My desk. My desk. This baby came from IKEA. It was in the front of IKEA on sale, already assembled for $200. Now you might think, that's a lot of money for a desk. Well, number one, this desk is the size of my body. It's a little bigger actually. I'm 4'9", 4'9". So yeah, it's huge. It's humongous. Second, it's a standing desk, which means it goes up and it goes down. And you're probably like, okay, well, show us. No, I'll just show you the buttons. These buttons make it go up or down or up, you know? My desk is so long. Ah! Yeah, she's white. She's cute. She's delicious. I love her. So let's explore what's on my desk, shall we? First and foremost, we have my colored pencils. So these, I don't know. These are Prismacolor pencils. I recycle things, okay? Like, this used to be a candle holder, and now it's a pencil holder. This is all my washi tape. This is where I keep all of my stationery right here. Like, literally all of it. So we got minor liners, we got, what are these called? So these are just like fine liners. More fine liners, but these are Japanese. Muji pens, these are my favorite pens, and here I'll show you. These are my favorite pens. And they're my favorite. And they're discontinued. This is a sketchbook I'm using right now. And then these are things I want to put on my wall. And then these are just notebooks. Just stuff, you know? My laptop. And my iPad. I use an iPad Pro, but not this generation's, last generation's iPad Pro with the Apple Pencil. I don't have a big studio, but I love it. So I did an intro, so I guess I'm doing an outro now. Have fun, goodbye, and good night.